my son died. I can't bury him no more because you already making me late to my flight. Just let you know, record this because the mother that was a serious. I'm not arguing.
You just get her out of here? You seem fun.
It is. It's very fun. They're drilling in. I'm gonna
make sure I pat her down.
On June 23, 2025, Tampa International Airport police were called to Airside F Gate 79 following a report from American Airlines staff of an intoxicated passenger causing a disturbance. The woman had been denied boarding on her scheduled flight and rebooked for the following morning, but refused to leave the secure terminal area. What began as a routine airline customer service issue would escalate into a criminal arrest, raising questions about airline authority to deny boarding law enforcement de-escalation tactics and the boundaries of disorderly conduct under Florida law. This footage was obtained through a public records request to the Tampa International Airport Police Department.
On June 23, 2025, cops were called to Tampa International Airport when the staff from American Airlines, that's right, American Airlines, not Spirit or Frontier, requested assistance from the cops over an intoxicated female who was causing a disturbance in Airside F Gate 79. The officer was advised that she was denied boarding but rebooked for a flight to LaGuardia Airport the next morning. These are the events that unfold.
Intoxicated, doesn't understand, won't leave the lounge, keeps continuing to board.
Go for
So
it.
She's booked for tomorrow.
Book for tomorrow?
I have work at 10 a.m. No problem. I'm not drunk, and I can walk a straight line. So go for it. Go for it. Come on.
Listen, when they just say you can't take
No,
a flight,
but she said that. No, I get that, but I have work. Look, I'm not drunk. I sat at the bar sitting here waiting.
Okay.
I didn't argue with nobody. I didn't go.
What time tomorrow?
She's on 11:51
11:51 a.m.
can't go.
All right, so no. If I
we
ever
can try to
got,
get you rebooked.
no, but if you personally, and I could call my dad, that's a cop officer, he would say walk a straight line. If I can't walk a straight line, that's okay.
That's not what we do. But if they make that determination that you can't fly, you can't fly. It's that
But
simple.
I didn't break that rule.
It has nothing to do with us, is what he's trying to say.
Which is fine.
That's
so
just the airline.
There's nothing that we can do to change their opinion.
yeah, I get that, but I'm not intoxicated.
They're a private business,
So
and they can deny you boarding for anything.
Officers arrived to find the passenger refusing to leave the secure gate area despite being denied boarding and rebooked for the next day. Under federal regulations, specifically 14 CFR Section 121.575, airlines are required to refuse boarding to any passenger who appears to be intoxicated. This is not discretionary. It is a federal safety mandate. The standard is subjective appearance, not objective proof through breathalyzer or blood test. The airline staff has already made this determination and rebooked her for a morning flight.
So what I'm saying is that has nothing to do with us. We don't do anything
Okay,
to allow you to
so
go home.
guaranteed, because I'm about to sue them. I'm letting you know that now, because I got the money for it. So you letting me know they're denying the flight from me not arguing. I didn't do a breathalyzer. I didn't argue with nobody. All I did was walk past that, and they denied me. So you're telling me
That you're not flying tonight.
yes, and that's
That you're
fine.
flying tomorrow morning.
And
They
that's
rebooked
fine,
you for
'cause I don't
tomorrow
have a
morning.
job. You get what I'm saying? I don't work 9 to 5. So as long as I know that I paid twice, and they
No,
denied,
you didn't pay twice. They just
I did
rebooked
pay,
you.
No, I did pay twice. I booked Friday and I booked today. And they didn't allow me. I'm not drunk. I can literally walk a straight line.
Well, since you got rebooked, you can't hang out
No,
here.
I hear you. But
So we have to go to the main terminal.
no, I get what you're saying. I'm not flying home to New York. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, I'm getting it back. Because that was crazy.
So we're gonna walk you over so you could go to the main terminal.
That's
Use a
fine.
flight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what the lady was saying. I can get the new boarding pass
I'm
number.
not. I'm not getting on the flight, so I'm not walking that. I'm not,
Well, that's your bag.
That's fine. I get you, but I'm not walking on that. So that's fine. Come on.
Okay, well grab your bag.
That's fine. I love that for you.
Ma'am, grab your bag.
I'm not getting on the flight.
All right.
So it don't mean that.
Listen.
I hear you. I hear you.
When you act like this, you're making
No, because now I'm mad. I've just paid $500 to get on the flight.
Well, that has nothing to do
It
with
does.
that.
It
No,
does.
it doesn't.
because
We don't
it came
work
on
for the
my
airline.
account, and she just decided ignorant. So no,
Well,
it
they've
does.
rebooked you for tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. I got work at 10 a.m. and I'm not drunk and I'm not intoxicated. So I'm not pulling that. Respectfully.
All right. Well, then it's just going to get sent to our lost and found then.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. I'm here for it. You didn't want to take me on a flight, and that's fine.
That has nothing to do with us.
And I understand that.
Obviously, you don't.
The officer's initial approach demonstrates appropriate de-escalation technique. He listens to her concerns, maintains calm demeanor, and attempts to explain the situation. The subject repeatedly insists she is not intoxicated and offers to demonstrate sobriety through a field sobriety test. However, under federal aviation law, this is not the relevant legal standard. Once the airline has made the determination that a passenger appears intoxicated, law enforcement cannot override that decision. The airline's authority to deny boarding is absolute for safety-related reasons, just as they can refuse boarding for other non-discriminatory reasons listed in their contract of carriage. The officer correctly explains that he has no authority to allow her to board. Notice the subject invokes her father's status as a police officer, suggesting she believes this should influence the outcome. The officer maintains professionalism and does not allow this to change his approach. The subject's fundamental misunderstanding is that she has not broken a rule requiring enforcement action. Rather, the airline has exercised its legal right to refuse her boarding based on their assessment. The officers are present not to reverse that decision, but to ensure she complies with the instruction to leave the secure area, and now that she no longer has authorization to be there. The officer provides accurate information. Airlines are private businesses that can deny boarding for any non-discriminatory reason. While the subject threatens legal action, her proposed lawsuit would face significant challenges. Courts consistently uphold airline authority to deny boarding based on safety concerns, including perceived intoxication. The fact that no breathalyzer was administered is legally irrelevant. Federal regulations require airlines to deny boarding when a passenger appears intoxicated, not when intoxication is scientifically proven. The subjective judgment of trained airline personnel is sufficient.
Because you keep saying it.
No, because the fact that I sat here since 5 p.m., and the fact that y'all let me sit there and you let this lady sit here and close my flight that I can't get on, yes, now I have a problem. Yes, I do. I didn't have a problem before, but now I do. I didn't move from that bar to walking to right here until they got on. So now I do have a problem. That's why I'm mad. It wasn't but before she checked me in. She said, "Oh no, you're drunk." No, I'm not. I'm sitting here sober.
Listen,
I'm saying
you can be mad at them, but don't be mad at us.
I'm not mad at you, baby. Baby, listen, baby. I can sit home sober. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm mad at is the fact that I sat here for 2 hours and she didn't allow me to get on the flight.
You can make the complaint.
You can make a dispute.
Yes, but my siblings still paid for the flight that I couldn't get on. So that's what I'm at. It doesn't matter what the simple fact is, because I'm not on that flight to get me to New York at 10 a.m. It does not matter what you're saying.
You're gonna stop screaming.
No, it doesn't matter what I'm screaming. Because now the simple fact, listen, I paid a flight. Right, listen, I'm not arguing with you. Now I'm talking to my parents. Daddy, they're not letting me get on a flight because the simple fact I don't have a real ID. And before I turn it up on these motherfuckers, you better come get me. Straight like that. Straight like that. It ain't because I don't have an ID. These bitches is the white motherfuckers and they not letting me cross the border. Go ahead, take it, Papa.
I'm not taking it. It's your bag.
Yes, you're fiending. No, I do have to do that because you're fiending like I'm an animal and I don't have no Mary Jane and I don't have none of that. So now y'all about to sit here and take me. So now y'all about to be so tough and now my cops is about to hear you because now you're on some bullshit.
The subject's concern about her work schedule and belief she paid twice reveals the source of her frustration. However, these are civil customer service issues with the airline, not matters requiring police intervention. The officers appropriately redirect her to address these concerns with American Airlines customer service, not law enforcement. The critical issue now is that she must leave the secure area.
I said what I said,
146
and
copy.
I said what I said, and I don't guarantee it. I don't have no weed, I'm not drunk, I'm not intoxicated, so yeah, I'm gonna act a fool. All right? It doesn't matter. Respectfully. And it doesn't matter because you know what? I got work at 9 a.m. in New York City.
Keep going.
So come on, Papa.
Make progress.
Come on, Papa. Let's go. And I promise you, my dead son, gonna end all your careers.
Right, come on.
I promise you. I promise you, my dead son is gonna end your career. And y'all gonna wish y'all ain't never do this. I promise you. I left my flag. It is up for y'all. It's up. And that's the thing about me. I'm a bitch with a dead son. So I'm gonna sue all y'all. I love that for me. Yeah. Yup. So because I'm so intoxicated, I can't walk in a straight line. Y'all wanna treat me like a black bitch? I'ma show you. I'ma show you. I ain't even about to argue. I'ma show you. I'ma show you. I'ma get that license plate. I'ma show you. Feel like that. Feel like that. I love that for me. I'm the broke bitch.
Go to the left here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. I love it. Since the bitch from New York don't got it, I love it. You want to treat me like an animal? I got it. I got it. I love that for me. Because the dead son that died from SIDS going to end your career. I promise you I'm going to end your career. I promise you. I promise you. So, that black bitch, yup. Yup. Yup.
No, this way.
That's fine? Yup, we gonna go, Papa. We gonna go. Come on, Papa. You wanna act like a savage in my dead son? We gonna show you.
Nope.
We gonna show you. Me and my dead son gonna show you. I just love the extra food.
Control 146.
Going this way?
Yep.
Just wanna make sure. I'm gonna make sure.
All right.
Y'all got me eaten up. I got work at 10 a.m. in New York City. Just saying I'm drunk is crazy. My set is done 2 days ago.
This is the critical moment where the situation shifts from a customer service dispute to potential criminal trespass. The officers clearly instruct her to gather her belongings and exit the secure area. She initially appears to agree, then refuses to take her luggage and refuses to walk to the main terminal. Under Florida Statute Section 810.09, once she has been instructed to leave by authorized persons and refuses, she is committing trespass. The secure gate area is controlled access space. Passengers require valid boarding passes to remain there. Without authorization to board a flight, she no longer has lawful presence in this area. The subject's volume and agitation are increasing significantly. She is now yelling loudly enough to disturb other passengers in the terminal. Under Florida Statute 877.03, disorderly conduct includes acts that affect the peace and quiet of persons who may witness them, while frustration and profanity alone are generally protected speech when combined with yelling that disturbs the public peace and refusal to comply with lawful orders to leave the conduct may cross the line into criminal behavior.
You bugging, Papa. My son
You got
died-
somebody coming to pick you up?
No, I'm driving home. My son died 2 days ago.
So
and
you drove
wanna
here?
treat me like an animal? I live in New York. And you want to treat me like this? The business bro gonna fuck y'all up.
So where you going now?
New York.
You're not going to New York right now.
How much you want to bet I'm going?
Not
How
right
much you
now.
wanna bet?
What, you driving there?
The deceased mother that's going through what she's going through, and I'm not drunk. I drank 2 margaritas.
All
and
right,
I
I'm not
promise-
saying you were drunk.
I just want you to understand. Just think about it. The mother that just lost her child 2 days ago, and she's explaining to you that she's not drunk. I could walk a straight line, and I still made sure I didn't board. Better than birds are going to take care of you. I'm not going to argue with you.
So where you going now?
Take me wherever.
Well, I
you
got the
going.
operations manager coming to talk to you.
Right, go for it. Come on.
So we're just going to hang out right here.
Yeah. I
They're
love
right
that.
there.
I love it. Come on. I love that. My son died yesterday. You fucking bugging.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Your child lives today, tomorrow. I'm not drinking. That was the first drink I ever had in 3 years. My child died. You're
I'm sorry to
bugging, and
hear
you
that.
made me miss my flight.
No, I didn't make
yes,
you miss
you
your
did.
flight.
This one right here did. And I promise you, on everything I love, your child gonna feel that pain that I felt. Because I lost my child off of SIDS, bro. And you stopped my flight. So I promise you, all the hell that it is that I dealt with right now, bro, you about to get it. You about to get it. I promise you about to get it. And that shit hurt. Because I got work. I gotta work 9 to 5, bro. And you stopped my flight. Yes, you did, because you said I was too drunk, and you did, and it's fine. I'm gonna do a breathalyzer, and you're gonna see. But it really hurts from a woman. It really hurts from a woman from the day and age that's not even 30. And if she is 30,
you're gonna keep yelling like that?
No, because it hurts. I just lost my child 2 days ago, and you literally told me I couldn't get on a flight. So you're gonna see. I hear you, sweetheart. I'm not drunk.
Airlines said you couldn't board.
Yes, you did.
American Airlines. I'm not.
And that's fine. And I respectfully hear you. And what I'm saying to you as a woman, what I'm saying, I'm not mad at you. What I'm saying to you as a woman, you stopped me from getting on a flight that I'm not drunk on.
You're not listening to us.
Because we didn't say.
I'm not mad at you.
American Airlines.
Notice additional officers have arrived as backup. This is standard procedure when a situation appears likely to require physical intervention. The officers continue attempting verbal resolution repeatedly, asking her to take her belongings and leave voluntarily. They provide approximately 7 minutes of verbal de-escalation attempts before considering arrest. This patience demonstrates adherence to modern policing standards that prioritize de-escalation. However, the subject's continued refusal to comply with lawful orders leaves the officers with diminishing options. The subject now appears to be challenging the officers to take enforcement action, repeatedly saying, "Go for it," and "Come on." This type of confrontational language, while not criminal in itself, demonstrates she is not attempting to de-escalate or comply. Officers have limited options at this point. They cannot physically force her onto a flight she's been denied boarding on. They cannot allow her to remain indefinitely in a secure area where she has no authorization. And they cannot simply leave her there with her behavior disturbing other passengers. The only remaining lawful options are voluntary departure or arrest for trespass and disorderly conduct. The subject now claims her son died 2 days ago and she needs to bury him. If true, this would be a tragic situation. However, it does not change the legal analysis. The airline's decision to deny boarding was made before police arrival and cannot be reversed by officers. The increasingly loud and disruptive behavior in a crowded airport terminal now clearly meets the statutory definition of disorderly conduct under Florida law. The officers have exhausted verbal de-escalation options.
Baby, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I hear you. I'm not mad at you. When whoever comes to get me and ID me,
I'm not sure.
Baby, what I'm saying is that I'm not mad at you. What I'm mad is the fact that I can't get on my airlines to go to a 9 to 5 that I'm paying for. My son died 2 days ago, and you're not letting me allowed to go on the plane. My son died. I can't bury him no more because you already making me late to my flight where I gotta bury my son. Ain't listen nothing because no, I'm mad because I can't bury my son. It doesn't matter what you're saying. Bring 911. It doesn't matter, bro. My son died from the motherfucking. No! Now you started me because now I missed my flight. My son died. Listen, my son died from fucking breathing, bitch.
Okay. You
so now, because you delayed me. No, we're not gonna do this because you brought me to this. Because you stopped me from getting on my airline as a human civilian, as a black woman. You stopped me from that because whatever the airline was. Now, let me let you know something. I'm not arguing with anybody here. Let me let you know something. I'm not drunk. My son died from sin, from breathing, and I'm not mad.
All right. That's enough.
That's fine.
That's enough.
That's fine. Yeah, take it. Go ahead, take it, Papa. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you my son's dying.
We gave you a chance.
And you can't.
The officers make the decision to arrest for disorderly conduct. Notice the arrest itself proceeds relatively smoothly. The subject does not physically resist, though she continues to speak throughout. The officers use appropriate control techniques. Hands are secured behind her back. She is searched for weapons by a female officer, and she is escorted to the patrol vehicle without excessive force. Under Graham versus Connor, the reasonableness of force must be judged from the officer's perspective at the moment. Here, the minimal physical force used was appropriate given the lack of physical resistance.
Take it. Take it. Go ahead. Just let you know. Record this. Record this because the mother that was a kid. I'm not arguing.
You just get her out of here?
Blue departure.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm not mad at it. Come on, Papa. Go for it. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just telling you.
Are they gonna trespass?
Yes.
I didn't even ask.
Here, you want to get that ticket?
I'll go in.
Let me go see if they're gonna.
Let's go play.
I'm gonna bring you. Okay.
Anything else?
Let me go see if they want her trespassed. Would you like her trespassed? I mean, she's getting arrested for disorderly, but do you want her trespassed as well?
So we should? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got your side. All right. All right. Sounds good.
I might have one.
I just want you to know. I just hope all y'all kids die like mine did. Respectful.
Once secured in the patrol vehicle, the subject returns to a calmer demeanor. The officer shows appropriate concern for her comfort, asking about air conditioning and window. American Airlines staff confirm they wish to issue a trespass warning in addition to the criminal charges. This means she will be barred from returning to Tampa International Airport for 1 year. Under Florida law, if she returns during this period, she would face escalated trespass charges. The officer documents this request and prepares to transport her for booking. According to arrest records, the subject was charged with 1 count of disturbing the peace under Florida Statute 877.03, a second-degree misdemeanor, carrying up to 60 days in jail, and a $500 fine. She was also issued a 1-year trespass warning from Tampa International Airport. The outcome of the criminal case remains unknown at the time of this analysis, as court records do not show a final disposition. Typical outcomes in similar cases include pretrial diversion, time served, or dismissal, particularly for first-time offenders.
Now that's the type of misery I'm in. And I love that because my son did. So I don't give a f. But y'all want to arrest me? It is what it is, but I tell you, that Better Business Bureau got you. I'm gonna violate y'all. My son dead. Y'all got me f***ed up. Y'all niggas is f***ed up. My son dead.
We're at door 223.
So here first.
You seem fun.
It is. It's very fun. They're drilling it. I'm gonna
make sure I pat her down.
You gonna what?
No, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Go ahead, arrest me. Go ahead, arrest me.
Pretty sure you are under
But when
arrest.
a dead son. No, mama. No, mama.
You don't need to face it.
No, mama. I'm cool. Go ahead. I'm just letting you make sure I don't know I don't have no weapons, so I don't want you to think.
Thank you.
That's all. It wasn't to be sexual or none of that. You want to make sure I'm an animal?
It's not locked. Got air back there? You want me to roll the window down, or do you?
Sir, it doesn't even matter. My son died just 2 days ago.
I'm sorry.
It don't even matter. They treated me like an animal, and it is what it is. Take me to the precinct so I can call my dad.
The Tampa International Airport police officers receive a B because they demonstrated substantial patience, appropriate de-escalation techniques, and professional conduct. Throughout most of this encounter, though, there were opportunities for even more effective crisis intervention given the subject's apparent emotional distress. The officers deserve credit for several aspects of their performance. They arrived with an appropriate understanding of the legal situation, recognizing that airline authority to deny boarding is not subject to law enforcement override. They correctly explained to the subject multiple times that the airline's decision was final and that their role was to ensure compliance with that decision, not to reverse it. They provided approximately 7 minutes of verbal de-escalation attempts before making the arrest decision repeatedly, asking the subject to voluntarily gather her belongings and leave the secure area. Throughout the confrontation, officers maintained relatively calm voices and did not respond to provocation with aggression. The actual arrest, when it occurred, was executed professionally with minimal force and appropriate safety procedures, including a search for weapons. The officers also showed appropriate concern for the subject's welfare once she was in custody, asking about her comfort in the vehicle. However, several aspects of this interaction merit constructive criticism. When the subject claimed her son had died 2 days earlier, the officers did not explore this claim or attempt to connect her with crisis resources. While the officers were not obligated to believe this claim, and it may have been a manipulation tactic, a more thorough response would have been to ask clarifying questions and offer to contact family crisis counselors or victim services. This would have been consistent with modern crisis intervention training and might have facilitated voluntary compliance. Additionally, while the officers correctly understood they could not override the airline's boarding decision, they might have more effectively communicated available remedies, such as contacting American Airlines customer service, filing a complaint with the Department of Transportation, or seeking refund for the fare paid. Better explaining these options might have reduced the subject's sense of helplessness and frustration. Under the totality of circumstances, the arrest was legally justified. The subject was trespassing in a secure area after being told to leave, and her loud, disruptive behavior disturbed the peace of other passengers. Florida Statute 877.03 is satisfied when conduct affects the peace and quiet of persons who may witness it. However, the officer's grade is reduced from an A to a B because there were missed opportunities for crisis intervention techniques that might have prevented the situation from reaching the point of arrest, even though the arrest itself was lawful. The female subject receives a D+ because while she faced a genuinely frustrating situation with legitimate grievances about her treatment by the airline, her decision to refuse lawful orders to leave the secure area, escalate to loud and disruptive behavior, and ultimately force law enforcement action was counterproductive to her interests and violated Florida law. To be fair to the subject, American Airlines' decision to deny her boarding based on perceived intoxication, if she was not actually impaired, represents a legitimate grievance. Airlines do have broad authority under federal regulations to deny boarding, but passengers also have remedies if they believe this authority was exercised unfairly, including complaints to the Department of Transportation and potential civil litigation for breach of contract. Her frustration about having paid for a ticket, needing to get to work, and facing an unexpected overnight delay is understandable. Additionally, if her claim about her son's death was truthful, she was dealing with this situation while experiencing extreme grief, which significantly impairs judgment and emotional regulation. However, the subject's conduct following the initial denial of boarding was legally problematic and tactically unwise. Once the officers explained that the airline's decision could not be reversed by law enforcement and that she needed to leave the secure area, her only reasonable options were to comply voluntarily and then address her concerns through proper channels or to face arrest. Her repeated refusal to take her luggage and leave, combined with increasingly loud and disruptive behavior in a crowded airport terminal, satisfied the elements of disorderly conduct under Florida Statute 877.03. The law does not require that conduct be violent to constitute disorderly conduct. It need only affect the peace and quiet of persons who witness it, which her loud shouting clearly did. The subject's invocation of her father's status as a police officer early in the encounter suggests a belief that personal connections should influence law enforcement decisions, which reflects poor understanding of professional policing standards. Her repeated statements of "go for it" and "come on" while refusing to comply appear designed to provoke arrest, which is a particularly counterproductive approach. Most significantly, her decision to remain in the secure area forced the situation to escalate to criminal charges, resulting in an arrest record, potential jail time and fines, and a 1-year ban from Tampa International Airport. These consequences are far worse than the alternative of leaving, voluntarily staying overnight in Tampa, and pursuing her complaint with the airline through proper channels. The grade is not lower because the subject did not physically resist arrest once the officers made the decision to take her into custody, and she did eventually calm down after being placed in the vehicle. However, the grade remains in the D range because her conduct unnecessarily escalated a frustrating but manageable situation into criminal charges that will have lasting negative consequences for her. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.